Hey YouTubers, this is Matthew again. We're going to be installing a BMR Panhard Bar on my 2014 GT500. I think this modification is going to be a lot easier than the BMR lower control arms that we installed, since it's just taking out 2 bolts and putting in the new one. So we'll get started with the tools you need. Okay, the tools that we're going to need for this project is a torque wrench that goes up to 130 foot-pounds, just like on our other install. A pry bar, just in case that the OEM Panhard bar is wedged up in there. We need a crescent wrench to adjust the Panhard bar to the appropriate length. You should also use a inch and a 1/16, and an 1 1/4 wrench if you have those, because it'd probably be a little bit easier than this. We need a wrench with an 18mm socket to remove the OEM Panhard bar. And then we need a grease gun to grease up the bushings after the install. Okay guys, this is going to be the Panhard bar that we need to take out. This should be a pretty easy installation of putting in the new BMR. All we have to do is just remove 2 bolts, this one and then this one. With those 2 bolts, this guy should just come right out. Okay guys, I got the OEM Panhard bar out of the car. I had to use a set of pry bars to wedge it out because it was really stuck up in there. So since my car is not lowered, I need to match the BMR Panhard bar to the same length as the OEM. So what I did basically was, right here is where you adjust the lengths. I try to make sure that we had like the same amount of threads on both ends. But to ensure that it is the same length, I just got the factory hardware, the bolts, and just kind of slipped it in on both ends. It matches up perfectly. So right when we get this length established, tighten these 2 nuts to make sure it doesn't change on you. But when we install it on the car, this 90-degree brass nipple, make sure it's on the driver's side. And also make sure, like how we did on the lower control arms, that these 2 nipples, both of them, are still pointing in the down direction. Okay guys, this is the finished product of installing the BMR Panhard bar. It was a little bit hard to put in since it was such a tight fit, so you will definitely have to use some elbow grease to get it in. Okay guys, that was it for that modification. It was a lot simpler than I thought compared to the installation of the lower control arms. If you have any modifications that you wanted me to look at or possibly do, please leave your comments down below. Thank you for watching.